Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. As we head toward Survivor Series, War Games 2024, Adam Pearce is striving to maintain order on Monday Night Raw. However, control seems to be slipping from his grasp, as evidenced by Ludwig Kaiser's recent actions. The Imperium member disrupted the Intercontinental Championship match between Braun Breaker and Sheamus, causing the bout to end in a disqualification. Interruptions in high-profile matches are something Adam Pearce clearly doesn't appreciate. Consequently, the Raw general manager may be forced to ban Ludwig Kaiser from Survivor Series 2024. In this potential scenario, both the Intercontinental Champion and the Celtic Warrior are unhappy with the inconclusive finish to their title match on the Red brand. This could lead to them demanding a rematch at the upcoming Premium Live event. To ensure a definitive outcome, Adam Pearce might decide to ban the two-time NXT Tag Team Champion from ringside during their match. Banning Kaiser would help prevent another disqualification result, as seen on Raw. However, if Ludwig still attempts to interfere despite the ban, he could face severe consequences. It will be interesting to see how this narrative unfolds in the upcoming episodes of WWE Raw. Additionally, Gunther's reaction will add another layer of intrigue if Kaiser is banned from Survivor Series as tensions between the Imperium members grow. Adam Pearce could also book a major match for Survivor Series, War Games 2024. If the previously mentioned scenario does not unfold, Adam Pearce could instead book a major triple threat match for Survivor Series, War Games 2024. Following Ludwig Kaiser's actions, both Braun Breaker and Sheamus might seek revenge against him. If both stars approach the Raw general manager for a match against Kaiser, Adam Pearce could put all three in a triple threat match at the upcoming Premium Live event. This booking would not only provide Sheamus and Breaker an opportunity to exact revenge on Kaiser, but also grant Ludwig an Intercontinental Championship shot. Such a match would be an intriguing prospect for Braun Breaker, potentially elevating his IC title reign to greater heights. Additionally, as tensions between Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser continue to brew, placing Ludwig in the IC title mix as a single competitor could be a strategic move. It would provide him with momentum, especially if he eventually turns against the ring general in the near future. It remains to be seen how events will unfold in the upcoming episode of WWE Raw and what consequences Ludwig Kaiser's actions will have on the Red brand. The air was tense in the WWE universe as Survivor Series, War Games loomed on the horizon. The annual spectacle promised high-stakes battles and alliances forged in fire, with its signature War Games match taking center stage. However, the build-up took a dramatic turn when Adam Pearce, WWE's authoritative figure on Monday Night Raw, found himself backed into a corner. The controversy? A two-time champion who had been a cornerstone of recent storylines might now be banned from participating in War Games altogether. The reasons behind this shocking potential decision and its implications became the talk of wrestling fans worldwide. The champion in question. The name on everyone's lips was none other than Sami Zayn, a two-time Intercontinental Champion and one of WWE's most compelling figures. Known for his ability to weave emotion and humor into his matches and promos, Zayn's popularity surged after his involvement with the Bloodline. Now, with Survivor Series, War Games approaching, Zayn's role was being scrutinized. While Zayn had been slated as a key player in the Raw vs. SmackDown narrative, recent backstage incidents and storyline twists placed his participation in jeopardy. The incident that sparked the controversy. It all began during the November 20th edition of Monday Night Raw. The War Games teams were being finalized when chaos erupted. In a segment meant to promote the upcoming match, Zayn, representing Raw, clashed physically with members of Team SmackDown during a backstage confrontation. What began as heated trash talk spiraled into an unscripted brawl that left several superstars injured. The altercation reportedly left Drew McIntyre nursing a minor elbow injury and sidelined SmackDown's LA Knight for the night. Despite Zayn's insistence that he was provoked, management had to act swiftly to maintain order. Adam Pearce was visibly irate during the fallout, declaring in an on-camera segment, This is not how we conduct business. When I oversee war games, it's about chaos in the ring, not backstage anarchy. I don't care how popular you are or what titles you've held, there will be consequences. Pearce's role and the pressure from higher ups. The fallout from the altercation pushed Pearce into an unenviable position. Sources close to WWE management indicated that Triple H and Nick Khan were unhappy with the negative PR. They reportedly instructed Pearce to consider suspending Zayn or barring him from Survivor Series altogether. But the decision wasn't straightforward. Banning a talent of Zayn's caliber could alienate fans and disrupt key storylines. Survivor Series thrives on marquee names, and Zayn was undeniably one of them. On the flip side, allowing Zayn to compete might set a precedent that insubordination or reckless behavior is tolerated. Pearce, a former wrestler himself, was torn. Known for his no-nonsense approach, he understood the importance of discipline, but he also recognized the value Zayn brought to the event. Superstars weigh in. As rumors swirled about Zayn's potential ban, WWE superstars began to speak out. Kevin Owens, Zayn's real-life best friend and sometimes rival, defended him in a backstage interview. "Look, Sami wears his heart on his sleeve. Did he overreact? Maybe. But let's not act like Survivor Series wouldn't lose something massive without him in that match. Adam Pearce knows that, and the fans know that." Cody Rhodes, Zayn's teammate on Team Raw, had a more diplomatic take. "I don't condone what Sami did, but I get it. Survivor Series is a high-pressure event, and emotions run high. We need to focus on beating SmackDown, and Sami's an integral part of that plan." Meanwhile, SmackDown's Roman Reigns offered a typically cold response. Let Pearce do what he wants. If Sami can't control himself, that's on him. He's not bloodline material anymore, so it doesn't matter to me. Fan reaction, divided opinion. The WWE universe was equally split. Social media erupted with hashtags like #FreeSami and #BanZayn, with fans debating whether Pearce's hand was being forced by management or if Zayn genuinely deserved punishment. One fan on Twitter wrote, "Sami Zayn is the heart of WWE right now. Banning him from Survivor Series would be like cutting the soul out of War Games. Adam Pearce better think twice." Another argued, "Rules are rules. If Zayn caused injuries, he should face the consequences. No superstar is bigger than the event." Exploring the chances of a ban. Given the gravity of the situation, let's break down the potential scenarios. 1. Zayn gets banned completely. If Pearce succumbs to management pressure, Zayn could be removed from the event altogether. This would send a strong message about discipline but would also leave a gaping hole in the Raw team. Who would replace Zayn? Names like Matt Riddle or Johnny Gargano have been floated, but neither carries Zayn's momentum. 2. Zayn stays, but with a stipulation. Another possibility is that Pearce allows Zayn to compete but imposes a penalty. This could include forfeiting his captaincy role, being barred from starting the match, or even being placed in a pre-show punishment match. 3. Pearce finds a compromise. Pearce might navigate a middle ground by issuing an on-screen warning or fine while allowing Zayn to compete. This could play into the storyline, creating further tension between Zayn and his teammates while keeping fans happy. How Zayn could respond. If banned, Zayn is unlikely to take it quietly. His character thrives on passion and rebellion, so fans might expect a protest or even a surprise run-in at Survivor Series. Alternatively, Zayn could use his absence to further a long-term feud, potentially targeting Adam Pearce for being unfair. On the other hand, if allowed to compete under conditions, Zayn could work the angle to his advantage, portraying himself as a misunderstood hero who fights against all odds. The fallout for Survivor Series. The decision on Zayn's status will undoubtedly shape the narrative of Survivor Series, War Games. If Zayn competes, his presence would likely inject the match with his trademark unpredictability, especially if tensions with teammates are emphasized. The match could feature pivotal moments where Zayn proves his loyalty or faces backlash for his earlier actions. If Zayn is absent, Survivor Series would need to compensate for the loss of one of its most dynamic performers. The focus might shift to Cody Rhodes or even a surprise replacement, but the event would lack the emotional stakes Zayn brings. The verdict. As of now, Adam Pearce remains tight-lipped about his final decision, leaving fans on edge. Survivor Series, War Games is built on drama, both in and out of the ring, and this storyline is no exception. Whether Zayn is banned, punished, or allowed to compete, one thing is certain: the road to Survivor Series just got a whole lot more intriguing. Fans will have to tune into Raw and SmackDown to see how this saga unfolds, and whether Sami Zayn's fiery personality will burn brighter than ever or be extinguished by authority. The clock is ticking, and all eyes are on Adam Pearce.